Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video, let's talk about Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at 65.15, and it's about 6:30 p.m. Eastern here in US, October 10th. We are pretty much flat throughout the day, and in fact, for the last couple of days, we have been going sideways. So let's see if we can analyze this market right now for longer term. Okay, so before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit those notifications and the bell icon, so you can get this content right away as soon as I upload them on YouTube. And if you think these videos are helping you with your trading, with your investing in crypto market, then please do give me thumbs up. That really means a lot. That really keeps me motivated in making this video content for you guys. Alright, so let's get it started. So right now I'm looking at the weekly chart for Bitcoin to USD pair, and this data is coming from Coinbase. So again, just to quick recap, when I say weekly chart, it represents the trading. This candlesticks represents the trading that happened throughout the whole week. Alright, so that's what it means by the weekly chart. Alright, so in the previous video that I made, I talked about there is a wedge formation within this triangle setup, and it can easily break out. Now what I'm looking at is we did not do any breakout or breakdown. What happened is we just had this third week of sideways formation. Now the third week is still going on. It hasn't really, we are in the midweek right now. It's Wednesday, so we still have a few days of trading remaining, so anything can happen in that few days. But what I'm seeing is this trading pattern is getting narrow and narrow, and when that happens, a big move can be expected fairly soon. Now that big move usually come when you have a significant event, that like a major news event that happens, or there is a momentum shift in the market. But usually it triggers by some kind of news event. When you have this kind of narrow trading, and when we come to this apex right here, a significant move up or down is usually come based on the news event. If the news event is positive or even somewhat positive, you will see a dynamic shift and a breakout toward the upside. The key thing that I usually look for is the volume. That usually tells you if this is a fake out or if it's a true breakout. Now just because it's breakout doesn't mean anything. We need to have a follow through of that breakout. Alright, so there are a lot of things that you have to watch out for when it breaks out. Alright, same thing if there's a negative news, and if the market comes down but it's not able to push it down, then you know that the valuation for the Bitcoin is good around the 6,000 level. That tells you that a lot of traders think that it's a good price to buy Bitcoin. It's a fair value for Bitcoin. So you have to look at those indications and see how is the market reacting, how is the trading pattern, the price action reacting to any news event. Now, can we go for like this third consecutive week of sideways action? Absolutely, we can. It can be on fourth week, and we can go sideways. It can happen. I mean, that's something that I have seen in the other charts that can go for months. But like the likelihood of that happening is quite slim. Another thing that I'm looking at is the MACD, the narrow. If I look at the MACD, same thing is getting very narrow. So when it comes to this apex, it usually breaks out, and it can be up or down. What I have seen so far, it is like the bulls do have a little more edge for a breakout rather than breakdown. Everything that people try to sell has been bought. When you see that like long legs into this candle, look at this throughout this month. When you see this long leg throughout this month, that tells you this is the one thing that you really need to look out for, right? So when you look at this long leg in this past month, that tells you that every time when price action is getting pushed lower, there are buyers coming into the market and pushing it higher. Every time it comes lower, buyers are coming into pushing it higher. It came low, buyers are coming in. came low, buyers are coming in. If you see this same pattern back in April, it's the same thing. It was getting pushed and the buyer came in, getting pushed, buyer came in. So that is a good sign at the bottom of the channel where the buyers are, like, you know, coming in when the sellers are trying to push it lower. So those are some good indication, and that's kind of those kind of insight you usually get by, you know, it just doesn't happen overnight. You need to it comes with the experience, like, you know, those kind of pattern, like the looking at the market, reading the market, analyzing the market, those things usually comes with the, like, you know, experience. I have been doing this for almost 20 years, and you know, when you see this kind of things, you know that, you know, how is this, because this candlesticks are nothing but the how people are thinking, their thinking pattern, their psychology in the trading. So that's nothing more than that, and it's just getting visually displayed in a chart formation. That's all. So this is all. This candle is just a visual display of the trading pattern of you know, of the traders. Okay. So right now the range is getting narrowed. It will break out or break down fairly soon. In my opinion, the bulls have a little more momentum. We have to see if we can actually get out of this. There are some resistance that they have to get through, and if we can get through those resistance and have a follow through for the second, third week, then it will be significantly bullish for bulls, and we can easily see perhaps 9,000 or 10,000 by December end. Okay, so perhaps 9,000 and 10,000 by December end, if we can get out of this resistance and if we can break out of this formation in this next few weeks. All right, so that's all for me right now. If you have any question, please make sure you post it in the comment. I will reply to them, and I will make some more content for you. Talk to you soon.